Professor Johnson, I am so glad I caught you. I am staff on the subcommittee and need your help with something.
I am happy to share my expertise with policymakers. That is the ultimate goal of academic research.
We are considering increasing the tax credit from $100 to $200 and need to know how many more people will use it. You are an internationally known expert.
Ah, you have read my publications?
No, the chair read about your research in Parade magazine. Can you answer this question for us?
This is a very topical question that is important to many people. I can put this question on my high-priority research agenda.
That would be great. How quickly can I get an answer?
I can have one of my graduate students research this for her dissertation. You can get an answer in about 3 years.
But the subcommittee meets in 1 hour.
What can I tell you? This is a complex matter that will take years to study. At this point, there's only evidence on the $100 tax credit, but no research has been done on the $200 tax credit, so we're in uncharted territory.
But if we move from a $100 tax credit to a $200 tax credit, then the effect should be twice as big.
No. 200 is not twice as big as 100. 200 is 169% of 100.
I am not sure I follow your logic.
The natural logarithm of 200 is 5.3. The natural logarithm of 100 is 4.6. The difference is 0.69.
But businesses do not pay in logarithms.
Yes, but the empirical model is very difficult to reconcile with neoclassical economic theory if we do not use logarithms.
You said that there is evidence on the effect of a $100 tax credit.
Yes. Would you like me to summarize the evidence?
Yes. I will stop you if you get too academic on me.
A systematic review?
Whoa. Let me stop you right there. I do not know what that means.
Let me try again. There are 15 studies on this issue. The results are highly variable. 14 of the studies were by top researchers from top schools and published in well-respected journals. 3 were by Nobel laureates. Unfortunately, the results are highly variable. They range from 1.8% to 1.9%. This range is too wide to be useful. I have applied for an R01 to help develop more of a precise estimate.
Is the existing evidence strong?
Yes, the p-values are all less than 0.001.
What is a p-value?
It is how likely the result is due to chance. For example, suppose that there were 1,000 alternative universes. We would expect to get a number like this and 1 out of 1,000 times if the true result was 0.
Alternative universes? What is this, Star Wars?
First of all, and this is very important, Star Wars did not have alternative universes. That was Star Trek. Second of all, I can't explain it any better because it's still kind of difficult for me. I hire a biostatistician to write that part of all my papers.
You mentioned a 15th study.
A group known as the Friendly Happy Grandmas for Peace and Fuzzy Bunnies concluded that the effect is 175%.
They sound like a very reputable group.
This organization believes that on March 7, 2014, a super race of rabbits will return from Venus and seize control of all world governments. The academic world views their research as questionable.
So can I say, a wealth of studies, including those by Nobel laureates, conclude the effect can be as large as 175%?
Anyone following up on that statement will know it is ludicrous.
No one will follow up. No one checks our facts.
Then how do committee members decide how to vote? What evidence do they consider?
They don't really consider any evidence. The vote will be 11 to 8. I still want you to do lots of work, though, so that the chair can say something witty and get on TV.
If you want me to do this research, I will need to be compensated.
We provide your university millions of dollars in appropriations. And all you do is sit in your office with your pipe and corduroy jacket and spend your time making movies on extranormal.com.
I need something to put on my CV. If you cannot pay me, you can give me some kind of title. To get tenure, I have to demonstrate that my research has value. What you propose will not help me show the impact of my research.
Won't it help you to say that your research helped pass a law?
No. The only impact that matters is how many papers cite my published articles. If I am lucky, I will have 20 citations of my paper.
You are telling me that the Promotion and Tenure Committee values whether 20 people read your article more than if you help the lives of thousands of people?
Well, that's a little misleading. I said 20 citations. Half of the citations will be me citing my own work.
I do not understand researchers.
I do not understand policymakers.
Finally, we can agree on something.